All right, team, so today we have our mobility workout. We're gonna be on a clock of 30 seconds of work, 15 seconds of rest. We're gonna be going through 6 moves for 3 rounds with a minute off between the rounds. We have 6 moves here. I'm gonna show you all of these 6 moves when I get to the moves of the day. So we have our Cobra press-ups. Again, taking our time with our Cobra press-ups, squeezing our glutes, looking up and pressing up. From there, we're gonna take that into our world's greatest stretch flow, just starting on one side and going directly to the other side, just going back and forth here for 30 seconds. Then we're gonna take this into 90-90. From our 90-90, we're gonna go from a horizontal squat to push-up. That push-up can either be a regular push-up or a negative. Then we're gonna take this to our down dog toe touches, again, starting in that high plank hold, reaching back as you press one hand into the ground, getting some shoulder mobility work, and touching that opposite toe, going back to that high plank hold. And then we're gonna stretch out our hip flexors with our crab reaches. Here we go, let's go into the moves of the day. All right, team, so we're gonna start off with our Cobra press-ups. For these Cobra press-ups, you're laying down in a prone position on your stomach. You're gonna point your toes. Again, like I stated in the explanation, you're going to squeeze your glutes. You're going to look up all the way with your eyeballs and then press up. Taking it back down to the ground, breathe in, press up, take it back down to the ground. Go ahead and give me 3 of these. From here, team, we're gonna take this to our world's greatest stretch flow. So for this world's greatest stretch flow, you're gonna start off in your high plank hold. You're gonna step your foot up. You're gonna drive that elbow, take that right into one thoracic rotation. As you bring that hand down, you're gonna take that into a hamstring floss. And then we're gonna switch sides. You're just gonna keep going back and forth for 30 seconds for this move. So again, we're in our high plank. We step our foot up. We drive that elbow down, getting a deeper stretch in our glute. From here, we're gonna reach underneath. Rotate up, making sure we keep our shoulders stacked. Hand comes down outside of your foot. You're going to pick that toe up as you look back at your back foot. Then go back to your high plank. Switch sides, step that foot up, drive, reach, rotate. Glue your fingertips and your chest to the floor and your thigh. Pick that toe up, look back at that back foot, and then go back. Go ahead and give me 1 on each side. All right, from here, we're gonna just take this down for 90-90. So again, we're starting up, sitting up tall. Both legs are at 90 degrees. From here, I wanna think about hinging, pressing my knees down to the ground, trying to get the sits bones down to the ground as much as I can. From here, I'm gonna place one hand on my ankle, the other one on the ground, and I'm thinking about keeping my chest up, breathing in, out, as I hinge. Thinking about keeping my chest up, but sitting my glute and my sits bones down into the ground as I keep my knees on the ground, breathing in, out, out. Then we're just going to rotate to the other side. So again, starting with that back leg first, lift, find your 90-90, breathing in, out, in, out, then going into the other side. If you want more of a challenge, you can always take this with no support from your hands. So bracing your core, still keeping those hands out to the side, creating that tension, breathing in, out, out, and then sitting up tall, changing to the other side with no support from your hands. Find your 90-90 again. And let's go ahead and do a 90-90 on this side together. Breathing in, out, out. All right. From here, we're going to take this into our horizontal squat with push-up. Now, your push-up can either be a regular push-up or it can be a negative push-up. So we're going to start off in our high plank hold. feet are wide enough to do your squat with. Keep your knees close to the ground. Keep your back parallel with the ground. As you sit back into that squat, press back up through your toes. Go right into a push-up. Go back into a push-up. Think about driving out with your knees. Go ahead and give me 3 more squats. And with the push-up. Again, we're sitting our hips back, driving from our toes. And again, you can take that to a negative if you need to, counting for 5 seconds, all the way down to the ground. Go ahead and do 1 more. Going back to the top, push up. Great job. From here, we're gonna take this into our down dog toe touches. So for these down dog toe touches, again, we're in that high plank hold, wide stance with your feet. Thumbs are gonna be closer together. From here, I'm gonna sink back to my down dog, getting my heels on the ground, releasing one hand, rotating through this shoulder, getting some shoulder mobility work as I touch that toe, and then go back to my to my high plank. Reaching underneath, taking it nice and slow. I'm not dropping my hips too far. I'm not going all the way down here for my down dog. Go ahead and give me 4 more, 2 on each side. You're gonna really have to press that hand into the ground, make sure it's not slipping, and we always go back to that high plank hold. All right, from here, team, we're gonna take this into our crab reaches. If we do a lot of sitting, this is a great move to stretch out your hip flexors. We're also gonna get a little bit of shoulder mobility with this move. So you're gonna start off sitting down. I have my hands placed behind me. I'm sitting up tall. From here, and we're just gonna be alternating sides. So from here, I'm gonna bring one arm right between my knees. From here, I'm gonna press my hips up towards the ceiling, and I'm gonna reach back over my head. So I come up, and then I switch sides. Up, driving up. Go ahead and give me 4, 2 on each side. Really squeeze your glutes at the top, getting some hip mobility and strengthening your glutes. 2 more. Awesome work. Here we go, let's go into the workout. Grab a quick sip of water. You may want to take your shoes off like I did, and we'll get started shortly. All right, team, so we're starting with our Cobra press-ups. In 3, 2, 1, go. Again, squeezing your glutes, looking up, and then pressing up. Rest. All right, taking this to our world's greatest stretch flow, starting in 10. Starting in your high plank, stepping your foot up. 3, 2, go. Drive that elbow down, reach underneath, rotate up, hamstring floss, look back, switch sides. Drive that elbow, thoracic rotation, hamstring floss, look back, switch sides. Rest. All right, taking this to our 90-90. So again, both legs are at 90 degrees, and we're just hinging 3 breaths on each side. Starting in 3, 2, 1, go. Tall, rotate to the other side. Find your 90-90 again. All right, taking this to our horizontal squat with push-up. Starting in that high plank, sinking back to a push-up, knees close to the ground, back is flat. 3, 2, 1, go. Rest. All right, taking this to our down dog toe touches next. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. So again, thumbs close together, feet wide apart, sink back, touch that toe. Go back to your high plank. Really rotate through that shoulder, that supporting arm. Rest. Taking this to our crab reaches. And if you can't touch your toe with those down dog toe touches, touch that shin or touch your knee. Here we go, crab reaches. 3, 2, 1, go. Really squeeze your glutes at the top. Rest. All right, team. We have 15 seconds off and a minute. So feel free to grab some water. You have plenty of time. This is a great, not only a good a mobility recovery day workout to do, but it's also a good warm-up to do before a workout. Starting back in 30 seconds, going back to our Cobra press-ups, starting round 2. Starting in 15, so again with those Cobra press-ups, we're squeezing our glutes, we're looking up with our eyeballs too, and pressing all the way up to the top. Here we go. Starting in 3, 2, 1, go. Again, I'm squeezing my glutes, I'm looking up, and then pressing up. Keeping my shoulders out of my ears. All right, taking this to our world's greatest stretch flow. So again, lunge, knee drive, thoracic rotation, hamstring floss. So I lunge, knee drive, reach, thoracic rotation, hamstring floss. Switch sides. Lunge, elbow drive, reach up. All right, from here, we're taking this to our 90-90. You can either stick with 3 breaths on each side, or you can just rotate from side to side. Go. I'm just gonna rotate from side to side. This round, making sure that I start with that back leg first, moving as far as I can before that front leg moves. You can also do this with your hands reaching up towards the ceiling. Rest. All right, taking this to our horizontal squat and push up. Here we go, starting in 3, 2, 1, go. Rest. All right, down dog toe touches. Again, if you can't touch your toe, feel free to touch your shin or your knee. Starting in 3, 2, 1, go. Just be sure to go back to that high plank every time. Rest. All right, crab reaches. Here we go, starting in 3, 2, 1, go. Squeeze your glutes at the top, press your hips forward. Rest. All right. It's another round down. We have one more to go. Got a minute 15 off. Grab some water. And we'll get started with our last round shortly. Again, this is a nice workout to do. I'm going to be filming this before I do my nightly workout. I feel nice and limber going into my workout tonight. Starting in about 20 seconds, back with those Cobra press-ups. Again, think about pointing your toes, hands right underneath your armpits or your shoulders. Here we go. Starting in 3, 2, 1, go. Squeeze my glutes, look up, then press up, keeping my shoulders out of my ears so I'm not shrugging. Rest. All right, taking this to our world's greatest stretch flow. Again, lunge, elbow drive, reach, thoracic rotation, hamstring floss. Switch sides. Go. Rest. Finish off that side if you need to. Taking this down for our 90-90. Starting in 3, 2, 1, go. Great job. Got 15 seconds off. Finish that other side if you need to. From here, we're going to take this into our horizontal squat with push-up. Here we go. Go. All right, taking this to our down dog toe touches, and then our crab reaches. Just 2 more moves. Starting in 3, 2, 1, go. Thumbs close together, feet wide apart. Touching that opposite toe. Going back to your high plank. Rest. All right, last move. We have our crab reaches. Starting in 3, 2, 1, go. Rest. Great job, everybody. Hopefully you feel nice and mobile and moving. You're ready to continue your day. I want you to have a great one.